Hey everyone, I want to rebuild my third game, Pipe Bomb, and bring it up to my standards I have for my games today. Thus, Pipe Panic came about. The core gameplay loop was already there, but I wanted to give it a complete art rework and improve the overall presentation. So I decided to rebuild it, and here's how it all came together. Like most of my first projects I have been rebuilding, I set the game's basic layout and menu system. This includes creating the main menu, settings, and navigation to move between each part. With this foundation, it made it so much easier to build the rest of the game. The first step was creating the basic structure of the game, so creating the grid of pipes, rotating them, and checking how they connect together. This made sure the bomb would move through the pipes and the player could not rotate the pipe that it's currently in. I also added buttons that would speed the bomb up, slow it down, or add time. I also had plans to add another button, the shuffle, I'll talk about later. Now with the game's basic systems in place, one thing I wanted to make sure was that the bomb could always keep moving. I added logic that guaranteed that there would be at least one way the bomb could turn to continue its path, so the players never felt stuck because of an impossible layout. This kept the challenge focused on making the right connections instead of relying on luck. But I also wanted a bit of randomness in, so I added T-pipes. These created more interesting decisions because the player now had to think about two paths instead of just connecting a simple one. Once the core gameplay was working, I added endgame systems. This now checks to whether it's to see if the bomb reached the end of its path or if time's run out. Based upon what happened, it would give a clear reasoning why the player lost. Now I felt finally ready to update all the game's art. I went with a simple design style that I personally really like. The last step of the game's creation was to add in power-ups at locations to give the player objectives to move towards in the game, like extra points or time. I also allowed the player to shuffle these locations with a new button. And that's how Pipe Panic came together. It was a lot of fun to watch an old but fun game back into a finished game with an improved art style. If you would like to try a Pipe Panic for yourself, you can find the links in the description below. If you enjoyed the game, leave a rating or review as it really helps me out and lets me know what you think. If you want to see more devlogs or game development videos, consider subscribing. I post shorts about what I'm currently working on. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.